Today on the channel, we gather all the magic and a little Marvel Legends too for the Iron Spider Mary Jane Watson edition.
Kyle steps up, he's on with the mic, a warrior's heart, ready to strike, revealing heroes from every dimension, each piece of story, a bold intention. Dude's got no charm, just plastic and strife. This isn't a game, it's Kyle's real life. He tears them apart with a fire so bright. Every review a battle, every take a fight. See you later, goodbye, what are we doing? In this plastic prison, searching for freedom, cutting through the lies.
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back at it with a little Magic the Gathering with the Iron Spider, Mary Jane Watson. But for all your Mary Jane, Magic the Gathering, and everything else needs, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there as usual. And once again, Magic the Gathering wave. I know nothing about Magic the Gathering. I've made that pretty clear at this point here. But the figure waves have been pretty fun on this one. However, I don't remember Mary Jane as the Iron Spider. Heck, I barely remember the Iron Spider to get-go. I've got out of comic book collecting and reading by the time that character came along. But we do got it to compare to later on in this video. And I'm sure there's some crazy alternate universe or something where Mary Jane decided to don the costume, and here we are. And we're going to pair it with some Magic the Gathering cards. Always interesting from a business hat perspective. The reasoning she's chosen for this, I wonder why. I'm not exactly sure, but it is, hey, we'll put a maybe slower moving figure with the card here, might help sales. I don't know, but you guys sound off in the comments your thoughts on this one. Spider-Man, Magic the Gathering, a match made in heaven, Marvel Legends, big window box, Spirit, how about Iron Spider, Mary Jane Watson on the side, Marvel Legends, got the name, little glamour shot, looking only like she could look if she donned the Iron Spider outfit. And then on the back, got the cross sell. We're unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Unboxed all the other ones already, so check out the reviews. Plenty of jibber jabber to keep you busy if that's your thing down at the bottom. But let's dive in. Let's gather the magic. Let's get after it right here. Packaging. See you later. Goodbye. And we do get the tentacles, I guess technically called Waldos. And I hate that. The only Waldo I want to talk about is Where's Waldo. But apparently they're called Waldos for those wondering at home, I guess. But man, they're taped in here. Todd, they got the Cambodian tape. I thought you had that locked down. Oh, the cannibal Cambodian tape here. Always locking everything down. When you need the stickiest tape imaginable, you head to Cambodia. You get the Cambodia tape. It's made from cannibals. Cannibals, that's actually how they fuel things. They get tourists. They eat them. Of course, they got to feed. They're cannibals after all. See you later. Goodbye. And then they melt down the rest of the skin and bones, and they make tape out of it. It's a wild thing. It is what it is, though. And there's old Mary Jane Watson. Two heads are better than one for old Mary Jane. And can I get these hands off? Can I get these cards out? Can I get anywhere with this? This is one of those sets, I tell you what. I better get the razor blade here. Now, one thing we've talked about in a lot of these videos is these cards. There's Magic the Gathering players. They're not me, but there are some out there. Believe it or not, there is. And they collect these cards. So perfect for a way to get some money back. Just a little bit of your money back if you want to do that. You can do that and sell these cards. Get $5, $10, $40. Somebody said the anti-venom, see you later, is the one that goes for the most money. I don't know. You'd have to check into it yourself. But we do get extra hands. We get the Thoop hands. We're going to do a little of that. We get the I love you brother hands right there. Gloved hands in red looking pretty good. We get the Iron Spider card. Stark upgrade. It says, Vigilance, put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact, creature, and or vehicle you control. Remove 2 counters from among artifacts you control. Draw a card. Okay, go fish, as they say. Don't know anything about it, but those that like it, they like it. And you like what you like, you don't what you don't. But now we're going to dive into old Mary Jane Watson. Now, I know Mary Jane for sure. I don't smoke any of the Mary Jane Todd McFarlane, but I know all about it, no doubt. But we got a Mary Jane head here. A good head. You could use this for any other redheaded character if you want to. A Jean Grey if you really wanted to. You know what they say, all redheads look alike, right? Yeah, something like that. Got the green eyes going there, smiling face, nice windswept hair on her. Very glossy body on her as well. You got the red and gold attack. Looks like the Iron Spider to me. Love the spider outfit on the front, looking very good in the gold color. Have it around the back. And then you got all the plugins on the back for these Waldos, as they're known in some circles. Now you get articulation on all these arms here. Plugs into the back. You get one set of articulation, 2 points of articulation, 2 points. That's it. That's all you need, apparently. But we do get the articulation on these. If you want to put these in some crazy positioning, a bit of a shelf killer, as you can imagine, but we do get 4 of those. All 4 do plug into the back. Use them however you want to, but it does look good. It is an interesting Mary Jane. Not sure exactly what shelf I'm going to put her on in my collection, but nice glossy feel to the plastic throughout on this one. As I said, the gold and red attack at the forearm guards, painted up there in gold. She does come with the 2 Fist of Fury out of the package, so the punches, they're coming in bunches if you're not careful. You do get the red tights or the red outfit throughout and a little gold down on the boots. Arms going to go all the way around for us. And actually that hair gets in the way of the articulation. So you got to move it around or move the head a little bit. You do get a bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows looking pretty good. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable back and forth, side to side. I guess I did forget to mention you get the mast head. Not sure which better to use. I feel like it gives her a lot more personality as Mary Jane. But if you want to go full spider, you can with the mast head here. It is a female slimmed down mast head. Not a bad look. Not a bad look, though. So choose your own mask adventure, unmasked adventure. We know how that goes. You get the hula hoop up top. No waist of any kind here, but you do get those big old Mary Jane splits if you need them. She's ready to go. Big boot as well. Double jointed, pinless knees. Very tight in the articulation, but very smooth. And then you get the ankles up and down, back and forth, side to side. Now, is her hole going to be deep enough? A lot of us wonder, how deep is Mary Jane's hole? And it is deep enough. It is deep enough to fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. Looking okay. It looks like Mary Jane from the head up at least, or Jean Grey. Choose your own adventure, but not a bad looking figure here. Not sure if it's worth the price point for me personally. Going back on this, a little bit more expensive with these, around $35 to $40 depending where you get it. That hurts a little bit because it is a smaller female figure. Yes, you get the Waldos. I get that, but this is a pretty deep cut character, let's be honest. This isn't just your average Mary Jane. This is a different version of Mary Jane and one that doesn't resonate with everybody. I almost feel like, hey, let's throw this in here instead of a Spider-Man Retro Wave or Deluxe Wave because you'll get some of the Magic players that maybe will jump in and help the sales. I don't know. That's a conspiracy theory for Jesse Ventura. But I'm not bowled over by this one. I like the other 3 in the wave much more than this one. This one to me just kind of is what it is. You know what you're getting yourself into. You see it. You know what it is. So there it is. But we do get the Iron Spider Once Upon a Time, more Peter Parker edition. I guess you could have dueling spiders if you wanted to. My guess is in an alternate reality, she picked up the mantle from Spider-Man, Peter Parker, whatever it may be. There's always a story like that. But not a bad piece of business. But some may have this, say, hey, I'm good. Is what it is. And it looks like these are the exact same too. I'm sure they are. Why wouldn't you get the most out of your molds, So same kind of thing going on. Makes a lot of sense. Got to get the most out of your molds, and we see that here in action today. So there it is. Mary Jane Watson. Not the worst figure, not the best. Not going to be on my top 10 year-end, that's for sure. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this. Are you attached to this character? Are you attached to this version? Do you need this in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. And you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You know by now there's a lot to keep you busy. Check out YouTube channel memberships as well. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. Video cast on, of course, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And check out my books, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toymaker series, both available right now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for the Iron Spider Mary Jane edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to